Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I forgot to mute myself. I had to listen to a thing for a thing. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tales of Harbor, an actual play of OVA here on Twitch. I'm Wordsy, and I'm going to be, I'm guessing you know it, your DM for this one. I am joined by my lovely friends, Public Opinion, Beat Drops, and Action Shakespeare. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Oh no!
This is the new, we're in Bunnyland,
Uh,
Bunnyville.
so it's been a couple weeks since we
My Little
started. We started back up on Harbor, but good news is we're ready to get back into it. I moved into a new place. Everybody's 110% full of energy. So you sound like you're not 110% full of energy.
Yeah, I'm 120.
Oh, dang.
I've been pinching metal all day.
How's that
I
going
have
for you?
1000% energy.
Jeez.
Excellent.
I do not have the calluses I used to have, so it's a real shame.
My calluses are all gone. I think, everybody, that we should get back into it, if only because everybody's in a much worse for wear state than they were.
Oh, my little head.
Okay, so
Got a boo-boo.
it did get a boo-boo. So, last time on Tales of Harbor, Team 2 of ASE began a frantic look throughout the town of Posada Springs for Herschel Bunsen. Their efforts were met by numerous roadblocks, not the least of which was the hands of Theodore Lark. Mr. Touch and Mr. Go, working as...
Bean? Why does that say Mr. Bean?
Please,
Hold on.
please don't acknowledge it.
Who wrote that?
Don't change it. I have to look.
No, fuck. Why
Capital B Bean.
I get exposed every time the intro
Why
happens.
did you write that?
It's hard.
We carry you.
So typical.
Wow.
The hands of Theodore Lark, Mr. Bean, and Mr. Go, working as escorts for Gloriosa Bunsen. Zell and Victoria made headway in the search with the help of Zell's sister Ellen, who tracked down Herschel using some residential door camera footage. They found him at a local bar, the Grand Royale. When they caught up to him, he was being hidden in the bar by Buddy O'Hare. It would appear he was cursed when he left the mine that fateful night. They quickly took him to Wise and Whatchamacallits and asked the shop owner to help him remove the curse. Once he was saved, they met back up with Daisy.
And then everything was fine.
Well, not so much. This while Zelen and Victoria were busy, Daisy with Taimony was searching, but was not as lucky as finding Herschel. What they found was Gloriosa Bunsen, and they met Mr. Touch and Mr. Go. I wrote it right that time. This was...
Wait, who?
I'm not going to do... His name is Mr. Touch. Okay. After the group met back up, they retreated back to the Bunsen homestead, where they regrouped in Daisy's room and made fun of her a little bit, and discovered something.
Being old, having a life.
Discovered something about the mayor. That he might have some more nefarious motives in his back pocket. During this brief window of peace, though, the group was suddenly attacked by Mr. Touch. The battle was brutal, but short. And the girls and the Bunsen clan were able to escape into the city with the help of Team 1 of ASC. 87 and Renee have shown up in Posada Springs for some reason. The group is currently all running away from the Bunsen homestead to find a place to recuperate, because y'all got real messed up. Real bad.
It's a good thing they didn't send Mr. Bean, or else we might have made it.
You see, comedy is there's always a victim in comedy is the thing. Um, so if we can, let's take all of our Mr. Beans and put them outside, and let's get back in the action. So
No,
Where
my
they
beans.
belong.
So you guys are currently tearing down the city. It is mostly empty as a lot of the citizenry are moving towards the amphitheater to get ready for the Lacey Lassiter show that should be later today. You are currently in a
Isn't
van.
there also like a speech
There is going to be a speech at the show as well. Yes, by the mayor.
at the show? I thought these were just double booked events.
No,
They only have one stage in this town.
the mayor is opening, but with a speech anyway.
The mayor's the opening act.
It's a small town. Honestly, that's pretty exciting for a small, boring place like Posada Springs, right?
A little bit.
Rock stars and politicians.
So 87 is currently like hanging out the back, kind of looking for threats, while Renee is posing over like your injured forms. Timony is driving. So Team One, how are you doing?
Zelen is lying face down, completely motionless.
Bad, it seems. Excellent.
Victoria is just staring out the back of the van towards the house.
You spy Geraldine Bunsen with several Bunsen kids in the back of a station wagon, just hoofing it after you. It would appear that Team 2 it was not sufficient in this task alone. That must be why they sent us 87.
Victoria glares at him. She looks about ready to cry.
Oh no, Angie.
Ah, look, it appears that Victoria's going to release water. Very good. Delicious, even. 87 stands up. Perhaps we should leave them to their debriefing, sir. Very good. I will get atop the vehicle and keep an eye out for constant invaders. He sprouts his angelic wings and hovers to the top of the car, and you hear him stomping around, posing. I'm very sorry. 87 kneels and begins to meditate.
She just turns back towards the back of the van.
Hey, gang.
Yeah.
How we doing?
Poor Daisy fighting through the concussion.
Looks over at Zelen.
She's a
Bad.
little wobbly. So
Pretty sure we're not dead, though.
where are we going?
That's a good question.
We
What did we
never
agree to do?
we never did decide whether we were going to the mayor's house or directly to the speech, did we?
I thought we picked one of those options by
Heck.
the time
But-
we were in the room.
Before
I think it was sneaking to the house.
before we do any sneaking, I think we need to like take a breath, like stop somewhere. Zelen looks
Right.
very bad.
Yeah, well, where can we even go? Hold on. Pulling out WapQuest.
Is there any place quiet in town you know about?
I mean, there is that one place we went earlier, but I don't know. I don't know if it's a. Excuse me.
It's all good.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's compromised now, given that whole thing. Like, just gestures back to her own home.
Where is it?
I don't know. It just gives vague directions. Of,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was the place she went with Timothy, right? Like,
Yeah,
if we're thinking quiet,
he's went once. So
it's true.
yeah, you give him the directions and he will maneuver the car.
By that old burnt-out building.
During the travel, Zelen 87 does speak up once. I see you met a worthy opponent.
No. That he tried to hurt Ms. Bunsen. He is not worthy. I'm going to steal a radiation source from a hospital and hide it in his house. He doesn't deserve.
I see. Perhaps when you're able to think a bit more clearly, we can discuss this further.
It's not fair.
It never is. Unless anybody had something else, I think we can cut to the house.
Get us out of here.
You got it. So you guys, again, you cut through these empty streets. There is a eerie quiet in Posada Springs. Normally there's a liveliness to the town. You know, small town people are going to be out and about doing things. There's nary a person even walking a dog. There is an audible whistling of wind as the van like snakes through the streets until you come across this old burnt out home. You see the Bunsen station wagon pull up beside you and just kind of they all pile out and look up at the home. Geraldine is just kind of pacing back and forth.
All right.
Did,
Hopefully this will be a good place to lie low.
did we tell her where Herschel is?
Uh,
Her
Get the
eyes
chance.
kind of grow sharp and narrow, like when a mom looks at you and you're like, shit.
Less people know the better.
Where is Herschel?
It's safe.
Did you guys tell Daisy?
No, I'm pretty sure Zelen said something along the lines of he's in a safe place.
Yes.
I think that was when we were talking over the gloves, though. I think I was concerned about
Somebody
safety.
listening in. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, don't just want to be talking about him or checking up on him. We already know we're being watched.
Yeah. Apparently, I mean, if they say he's safe, I guess I trust it more than anything else.
All right.
Victoria rubs her arm.
Okay. Who was that man that came to the house, and why did he start breaking up the place?
Great fucking question.
Grimace.
Do you know something about it, young lady?
I'd never seen him before. He said he... She pauses. He said he was here to take me.
Right. Okay. Maybe y'all should stick around here, catch your breath, and get a second wind in you. I'll see if I can find the sheriff, and we can figure out what we need to do. Daisy,
What?
don't let nobody leave this place until I get back.
All right. Yeah.
All right, kids. The Bunsons line up.
Chase out all the homeless. And
I want you to make sure everybody here stays inside. Bud, Daisy, you guys are in charge. No funny business. No shenanigans. Sticky. You see, Sticky is adhered to the side of name. You listen. You listen to your sister. And they kind of nod with the pumpkin head and
wobble wobble.
I'll be back. And Geraldine starts to hop off around the fence line.
Should we let her go?
Probably not, but I don't know if I got it in me to stop her.
I guess Victoria looks at Daisy and then looks at Zelen, and then she goes to follow Geraldine. As the one not concussed or at 1 HP.
Hold on.
Speaking of, so Zelen, you're in bad ways right now.
Yeah. It's,
So it is about this time that Bud, the normal milquetoast Bunsen, he walks over to you and goes, "Hey there. I see you're experiencing some physical ailment."
yes.
I don't want to be too presumptuous, but perhaps I could help.
Are you a repairman? Are you a mechanic?
By trade, that's what I'm hoping to finish out my schooling for. But I know a thing or two.
Good. Have at it.
Understood. So we're gonna roll 46, and you're gonna heal the result of that dice. Would you like to roll it, or should I?
So, yeah, sure. What I really need is, like, my max endurance is 0 right now.
Yeah, it is.
I would like to have more of that.
That would be normal recovery. So that for that one you would roll. Check the rules again. Da-da. 12
that's-
HP back. That's some HP back for you. There we go. Health and healing. There we go.
I mean, if I could just, like, raise my...
Saved.
If you... Because, like, by the rules, you get your maximum endurance back from drama dice at the end of an adventure.
Yes.
So normally I would not, but
Normally you would not.
I'm gonna be completely useless for everything that happens going forward if I don't. So if I could get one,
Yeah, no. There's recover. You can recover endurance. So
well, you can recover endurance, but that's not the problem. The problem is my max is 0. from the drama dice.
Right.
Man,
Yeah, drama dice
they
permanently
permanently
eats your endurance
eats the
until you get
endurance
to-
down. Yeah.
huh.
Ugh.
Okay. Yeah. Let's here.
Not permanently, but temporarily.
Yeah, you get him back at the end of the adventure. Let's treat it like you did you guys have had a time to rest because everybody's going to be at the show anyway. Let's give you back 15.
All right, that'll be funny.
Daisy slowly chasing down Victoria to convince her to rest.
No.
Victoria, come on. We need to figure out what we're gonna do. Take
I'll
a
be
breather.
back.
Where are you going?
I'm not just gonna let Geraldine run off on her own.
She's she's not really the target here.
I know, but I didn't really stop her from getting punched across the house, did it?
I guess not. Just, I mean, you know, between you and him is what I have to guess. All seem kind of collateral.
She looks legitimately hurt by that.
What?
Ouch.
They were trying to get to you.
Well, what the fuck do you want me to do? You want me to just fucking run off into the woods or something?
No.
I'm gonna keep her safe, okay?
I.
Just leans back against the van.
If you think you will, if you think you're able to right now, go ahead.
She turns and leaves.
Okay. You two.
Well, Daisy's gonna try and do her own. I know you're saying we're resting, but I don't know. I got these points in healer.
Yeah.
Let's enact some first aid on self.
Sure. Become a heal.
Become the heal.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
Bet you won't.
Goody two shoes, you won't.
Watch me.
Watch
I
Daisy
don't know how
whip
healing
Henry.
works, but I rolled the stat.
Plus 14. All right. So, Daisy, you take some time. Like you let Victoria walk off, and I think you from running into that car door, you just kind of like settle down against the side of a wall for a second and just take a breather.
Take a cigarette.
Yeah.
It's been 9 long years, but I needed it.
Keep it in the glove box all this time.
No. Daisy takes a normal. How do you? I know we're going on about her having a concussion, but probably isn't that bad.
No, you got your bell rung.
She got her bell rung.
Listen,
She
you
thought
can
she was
roleplay a
dead.
concussion as much as you want.
It's true. Don't go to bed, Daisy. You'll die. Never sleep again. Anyways, yeah, she digs out the first aid kit. She applies what she can. And just yeah.
You feel a lot better. The ringing's still in your ears. It just, your head still pounds, but you feel like you could, get back out there and get to work again if you needed to. So, as you two separate, Victoria, you begin following Geraldine. She's not that far ahead of you. She's like kind of looking around for signs of other people, and she spies lights going off near where the amphitheater was, and she, thinks for a moment and begins bouncing in that direction. You know that a lot of people are going to be there, and it's possible that maybe your pursuers might think to go there too. What do you do?
Well, the whole point was to make sure that she was not alone, so she will continue to follow, though it seems from a bit of a distance at this point.
Okay. Do you want to close the gap in any way?
There's a part of me that wants to say it's the bad tactical move, and there's also part of me that wants to say, but Victoria talking to a mom.
What's she gonna do? A mother.
Oh, what's that?
Where you going,
What?
Victoria?
Sorry. Sorry, we've had too many discussions about MILFs.
Oh my god, no.
Quite a few.
Not like that. Not today.
Anyway,
Not this time.
The mood is ruined. On account of all these flesh wounds.
Yeah.
the MILF is ruined.
The MILF is not ruined. How dare you say that? She is beautiful. Anyway,
Anyway,
God.
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
fine. I'll keep the distance for now.
Okay. You follow at a distance. I'm not going to make you roll anything. She is preoccupied. She's not looking for you. And as you guys draw closer and closer to the amphitheater, you see lots of cars out front. There's signs of people like tailgating and stuff. Like, this is a big event for the city. It's not like it's not anything but one musical act and a mayor talking, but it's it's an important thing for the day. You hear the telltale sign of the whine of a microphone that's being plugged in. There is a bit of feedback, and you hear, hello, can you hear me, people of Posada Springs? Can you hear me, people of Posada Springs? Can we get a little more? Hey, Jeff. Hey, we're gonna need a little more volume on this. We're not getting the full body of my voice.
God.
You hear Mayor Takai as he is kind of preparing for his speech.
Sibilus. Check.
Ruda. So, red leather, yellow letter. The mic.
Red lever? Got it.
Stop. The mic check kind of cuts off, and Geraldine starts. Sheriff, please, we need help. And people are kind of giving her weird looks, but she's not getting any response. Would you like to make a perception check for me? Oh no.
Oh, sorry. I
No,
was
okay.
just like,
Sorry.
I don't. I didn't have Roll20 open. I suddenly realized.
No, you're good.
Oh yeah. Roll 20.
If you got dice in front of you, let me just go ahead.
Yeah,
Insert
just roll some
the.
d6s.
Oh, I'd have to fish them out.
It's all good. Don't worry. When we do the live session, I'll ask everybody to bring their d6s.
Oh, I will. They have skulls on them.
Oh boy.
Oh, gee.
Oh,
Oh boy. Oh
Oh
boy.
my goodness.
Oh, skulls are spooky.
skulls?
Oh, they're spooky.
Yo,
How'd you get those in
get
there?
out of here.
I'm We'll go back to your van. I'm sorry.
That's too scary for my brain. 13. Okay.
Well,
Well, no, 10.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a different thing entirely. Okay, with a 10. You don't spy the sheriff here. You see just a lot of people, but you do pick a face out of the crowd. You pick out Nev, the clerk at Wise and Whatchamacallits, who is kind of scanning the crowd calmly. You're not sure what for, but you kind of pick them out from everybody else as they have a unique look. They're a white porcelain creature.
Victoria attempts to inconspicuously sort of sidestep over to them and address them without looking directly at them.
Hello, friend.
Hey,
Are you currently in danger still?
looks down.
Understood. There are elements from outside the city who are patrolling this event and looking for you, I believe.
Yeah. Found that out.
There's something odd. It is the same man, but seems to be in multiple places at one time.
Fucking, yeah, of course, he's got some weird, stupid magic bullshit.
Indeed. If your friends are nearby, I would suggest you tell them to stay aware. Maybe avoid this venue for extended periods of time.
If we can, we're looking for something kind of important. Hoping it's not sitting in the mayor's front pocket right now.
What is it you're looking for?
B drops dial tone. What was the item that awakens
Key,
the...
right?
It was the key, yes. It was the
Yes.
key to open the... Yes.
Yes.
That was a question also for me because I wasn't sure.
Sorry, because I thought I recalled the key didn't look like a key,
Looks
and
like
that's what was screwing me up. But I might just not be remembering.
it's a box.
Right, it was a box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
which might be in his office.
yes. Nev looks around. If you would be so kind as to submit a formal complaint after I reveal this next piece of information. While it goes against our customer confidentiality agreement, that box is currently in the possession of the mayor. He does like to store those things in a front room in his home, though that is strictly forbidden information. I would be ever so grateful if you could please report your dissatisfaction to Miss Fletcher when you are done using that information.
Victoria quickly glances over with a smile. Damn, I guess it would be real shame if that information were to be gotten out.
Indeed, and the one who learned of it would obviously need to submit a complaint about the unprofessionalism of the clerk at Wise and Whatchamacallits.
Well, only if they heard such a thing.
Indeed.
She moves along.
I think we'll cut back to let's go back to the burned home. So Zelen, Bud just wipes his brow, puts his toolbox down. I don't think I've seen most of these parts before, but I think I got a good handle on it. How you feeling?
I feel a little bit better. Thank you.
Thank you. Listen, try not to move around too much. I do not know how the motivators inside of you work, but they seem to be functioning again.
It should hold up long enough for me to do what we need to here.
Excellent. Listen, I gotta go check on the little ones. Just, I'll let once my sister get back, I'll send her over here. If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you, bud. I'm sorry this happened.
Hey, it ain't nothing but a little trouble. Bark, bark. He.
Yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
Ah, woo!
He kind of like kind of shifts his fingers back and forth and then just good luck and runs over. Clem, don't get down from there, it's dangerous. And Bud is currently busy taking care of the other Bunsons. Daisy, you've had some time to rest and recover. Was there anything you wanted to do in this downtime?
That's a good question. Let's see.
That's why I asked it.
Golly. Let's see here.
Yeah, let's see.
I don't have my slew of items this time, so it's a little less stuff to contemplate. Daisy, I guess, is kind of gonna vaguely use this period of rest to kind of check in on her family.
Yeah, okay. Heading back to
Make sure everybody is corralled a bit.
Yes. Heading back to the burnt home, you see Bud is kind of like, keeping everybody in line. Cosmo has pulled out a Wayne cube and drug a TV from under a board. The local kids have stolen electricity for this place for a while.
Brought the fucking projector like those dudes in Splash Mountain.
Yeah, yeah. You see they are all just sort of not trying to think about the current problem. They're trying to just relax as best they can. Priscilla's standing off alone, but everybody else is just kind of like huddled around this game setup.
Okay. Go over to Priscilla for a second.
She kind of like looks at you, and her wide brimmed hat kind of like hangs low.
Hey Priscilla. I just wanted to thank you and say good job. Yeah, you stepped up back there.
Why? Thank you. No, sorry, Daisy. No, thank you. This sucks. This sucks a lot. People are hurting
Yeah, I
Mom
know.
and Dad, and they threw you into a car, and I think your friends are made of unobtainium or something. I don't know.
Well, one might be. This does suck a lot. You just thank you for being good about this. I'm
Daisy,
proud of you.
is Daddy gonna be okay?
He's gonna be fine. We got this.
She seems to calm down.
You guys didn't get a call from Gloriosa, right?
Oh, we all did, but she said she was gonna be at the concert. She was gonna make an announcement about Dad. I guess
Great.
to help look for him, kind of get the city mobilized.
Yeah, I think she is maybe a little bit under the wrong impression.
Let's hope she's not. Listen, Myrtle's gonna be there too. Like, there's not more dangerous people after them, are there?
I don't know yet, actually. Not gonna lie to you. We're really trying to just get this done before anyone else shows up.
Okay.
We got some help. Or whatever they're worth. I shouldn't say that. They saved us.
Looks over.
Renee is still on top of the car. He's hitting multiple JoJo poses. 87 is just quietly leaning against the side of Name.
Glide, well, he's in the sky where he belongs.
Glide is not here.
Surveillance. Oh.
I thought he was there.
He's not here currently.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He flew away. See you later, Starboy. That's from that's from hit show Buckaroo Smooth Jazz.
Ooh. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Priscilla kind of like she is taller than you, but she's much thinner. She kind of like squats down and like kind of wraps her arms around you. I really don't want anybody else to get hurt, Daisy.
Yeah, me neither.
Hugs are returned.
I'm glad you got this.
Yeah, me too.
She like the hug lasts for a little bit longer than you might expect. Priscilla's not a touchy-feely person, so this one seems potent. She then like kind of thinks like realizes what she's doing. She goes, in fact, I will prepare the others with a dark spell. I will summon all of the blackest pits of hell.
Yeah.
Daisy has kind of, like a little wobbly grin.
All right, I'm counting on you.
Yes. She kind of like pulls her scythe off of her back and kind of like draws a circle on the ground. She's not doing anything, but it makes her feel better.
Maybe one day. Magic
Maybe.
is real.
Indeed.
Priscilla. You can learn this stuff.
She hasn't had time.
What? Yeah. Fancy learning. I guess after that, Daisy is gonna reconvene with Zelen, assuming Zelen isn't also walking around.
If Zelen is, what's she up to? If she isn't, then you'd find her with Timothy having plopped down next to her.
Yeah, Zelen is still in the van. Thinking.
If you want to talk about anything, just I will listen attentively.
This isn't the first time that I've lost a fight. But never hurt so badly. I was so scared that when I failed this time, it would mean you or Victoria or Ms. Bunsen would get hurt.
Well, we wouldn't let that happen. And I know you'd you would find strength deep down in there to always
I
get
didn't-
back.
I used every bit of strength I had. There was nothing left. If it wasn't for Renee and 87 and Glide, that there would have been nothing I could have done. That was it. I haven't.
Daisy, feel free to enter when you wish.
Miss Bunsen, huh?
Listening from outside. Maybe I'll wait.
Yeah, right. Trying to wait around the corner.
You when Bud was repairing me, did you look?
It's not respectful. So, I was waiting until you were ready to talk again.
Thank you.
No problem.
Are you-
Daisy will now around the corner.
How you holding up there?
I'm going to need some time after this. I'm going to need to get some supplies and things. But
Yeah.
I will keep fighting to defend this town until I cannot.
Well, I mean, I hope it doesn't come to the latter on that. But, well, I guess this is kind of the end game of this plan. I don't know. I don't know what else there can be, really, if we can manage to, make sure he doesn't have that key anymore. We can at least prevent that. Ugh, still gotta figure out that whole book thing.
Yeah.
Guess we do have a job to do here. What are the odds do you think that these are connected?
I would assume pretty high at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
alright.
put that at least 75%.
Okay, well, here's hoping it'll all tie together.
Right.
Whatever we do.
Where's Victoria?
She went to watch my mom.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
Yeah, hard to really disagree with that.
Speaking of Victoria, after
no.
after learning that information,
You were ambushed.
yeah, no, did you stick around with Geraldine, or are you heading back to tell the group?
She's going to shoot them. I'm assuming they have a group text. There's no way they don't.
At this point,
The office Slack.
yeah,
Swack.
Yeah.
yeah,
She's going to shoot them a message that says, check the front room before she continues to follow Geraldine.
Okay, not a problem. I got popcorn in my teeth. Whoopsie.
Ah, the worst.
It's
Yeah.
I shouldn't have done it. Okay, nothing. Nothing happens to Victoria.
But
Nothing. You guys get that message. Renee immediately goes, "Oh, what's this?" and stops texting. Maybe 87 took his phone. You guys know that there's something in the front room of the mayor's office. It is about this time, Victoria, that you hear the mayor. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? We're about to get started. There we go, Jeff. So, people of Posada Springs, it is with a gloriously humble heart that I want to thank you first for joining us for joining us here at this our 500th anniversary. People say that's too high. Well, people haven't really been to Posada Springs. Things are a little different here. Daisy probably the only person who knows this. They hold an anniversary like once every like 3 months. It's not what that means at all.
It's a fucking some dog years.
some stupid bullshit. And I wanted to be the first to say, I want to thank each and every one of you people for reconsidering me, Mayor Takai, for re-election next year. That is huge, gigantic. And I wanted to huge. I wanted to unveil something pretty spectacular. He takes a little panorama, a little like thing under a sheet is rolled out and unveiled. It is a diorama of Posada Springs, but it's larger. See, Posada Springs is ready for expansion. We are a city on the rise. Our mining operation has turned into a lucrative relic in treasury. Our people, our workers here are doing fantastic work out there every single day. And I think the beautification of this city and expansion of it is paramount to further success. Don't we all agree? There is applause heard around you, Victoria, as people are starting to like file in and find seats. He's giving the speech to like mostly an empty audience, but it's filling out. I think it's important that we remember in these trying times, we want to make sure that we stick together no matter what. That is why I am personally partnering with Progenic to aid in the expansion of our fair city. And today we have a local, Gloriosa Bunsen, an ambassador for Progenic here to talk to you today about this current project. The applause grow louder as more people file in. And Victoria, you see Gloriosa step out onto stage with a microphone in her hand. She is flanked on either side by Mr. Touch and Mr. Go. People of Posada Springs. Before I get to our project, I want to say a couple of things. Namely, I don't want to start this off with a downer, but recently my father was attacked, and he's gone, and the mayor like puts a hand over her mouth. What are you fucking doing? Hey, no, this is not the time for this. People of we will get into the details of this later. We're just gotta talk about the finer print of the thing. Would you two escort her to the green room, and Mr. Touch and Mr. grab her by the arms and drag her off stage.
Crap. God damn it. God. Mm. Ooh.
Before he continues, Mr. Mayor Takai pulls out a little book, and he says, "Allow me to read a short passage. I consider all of you my friends. Aren't we buddies, everybody? Victoria, I need you to make me a mental defense saver right now."
Iron Will?
Yeah, you can add Iron Will to this. Need to hit at least a 12.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy artillery over there.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
That is a 9. That is a 9 unless you want to spin some drama.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, another
He's
6
only,
or another 3.
He had a 33% chance. No.
God. Oh, one more? One more? Why not? This feels important. I'm just. Whatever. She's already run ragged anyway. What does it matter?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Why not destroy yourself?
Jesus
got the one
Christ.
number.
Oh, okay.
Do I have.
You would have you have 5 more endurance. This will put you at 0 if you do it again.
Wow.
Being at 0 is bad.
Not
Being
good.
at 0 is bad, but like.
I'll,
This also seems bad.
it does. I'll let you make your decision, but I'll tell you right now. There might be more things to this.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll stop.
Brain.
Victoria, as he says, we're all buddies, right? The crowd all responds. That's right. You're my buddy in unison. It is, you feel yourself say this out loud, like you're drowning in your own body. You fall backwards into a dark place. And as you're drifting there, just floating in yourself, you hear an extremely loud clang of a guitar as somebody just hits a power chord. And the mayor goes, "Oh, what the?" As Lacey Lassiter steps on stage and just the whole crowd is kind of blown back. You snap out of it and feel yourself in your own like you are normally.
Oh, thank God. Always knew Lacey was the best. Unfortunately, there are so many bad decisions to make today. Probably can't stick around to enjoy the concert.
You see she kind of like looks out to the crowd. I think that's enough from the mayor. Let's get the music started. Spires begin to rise up behind her, and drums begin to fill in the air as one of her classics begins to just kind of snake around the audience. Heart Murder begins to
God, yes. That's brutal.
begins to play. So Victoria,
It's
Yes.
the title track off of her 4th album, Heart Murder.
because you were unable to succeed there, you see the mayor kind of leaving the after getting pushed out of the way, and he looks a little huffy. He just begins to leave, and something in the back of your head says, I should go see what my buddy needs.
And
That bothered.
do I need to fight this thought in any capacity? Does it simply enter the head, or...
You don't have to act on it. You just think it.
Oh. Victoria is a creature of emotion and impulse, so it might take her a second. She might move that direction for just a moment before realizing what the hell she's doing, coming to her senses, and realizing that she needs to now choose whether she's going to follow Geraldine or Gloriosa. And one of them seems to be in much more immediate danger than the other.
I will give you time to make that decision.
Wow, thank you.
Not a problem. Victoria, I'm sorry, Daisy and Zelen. You receive this message from Victoria that the mayor has the key in his office. She's still tailing Geraldine, as far as you know, and you know you probably don't have a lot of time. So what do you guys get up to?
I like to imagine this is happening at the same time as Gloriosa's
yeah.
speech.
We need to get to the mayor's office. We need to get that
24
key.
split screen.
Yeah, split screen, I was gonna say. Boop, boop.
Golly.
Daisy, are you good to
Precisely.
drive?
Yeah, I should be fine. Bud, I'm sorry, I gotta break one of Mom's only rules here. I gotta go. This is important though, so please, can you hold down the fort?
Yes, I can. That he looks very like uncomfortable because you're breaking a rule, and Bud is.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You won't be in trouble though. You didn't see it.
But I can't lie to Mom.
Look, I'll cover for you.
She got a sense for these things.
All right. Well, just if you're back soon enough, perhaps maybe we could just get grounded a little bit. Like,
That's attaboy.
She rubbed a good little tussle. Little tussle on his head. But yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah.
We gotta go rob the mayor. Gotta go be criminal.
if you're good to drive, Daisy, Timony's ready to hop in the back.
Where's 87 gotten off to?
She's like next to the van. She looks as you guys are like exiting this burnt home. Would you like
Probably
anybody
not
to stay and protect them?
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Very well.
Daisy would be grateful.
She looks.
Thank you.
She looks to Zelen. I know you're strong.
Well, I guess we'll see.
So she at that she heads towards the home and then begins to stand guard while Renee is generally pirouetting inside. You guys,
It's amazing how well he can keep his balance in a movie.
he's very good. So as you guys hop in the van, you headed down the streets. Let's say we will expedite you guys because the streets are empty. So heading.
Okay. While we're driving, I do want to ask, why are you here?
Me?
Yes, why is Team 1 here? Are you here for the book, or are you us, or...
Our job was cancelled because we were too good.
So you got lonely.
No, as our job was cancelled because we were too skilled and they were intimidated by our presence.
But you could have like done anything.
Yes, and I chose to indulge 87.
Eh. Got it.
Well then, if you will excuse me, Team 1 will continue to be the far superior team in this situation.
Yeah.
It's no fun if you just agree.
Uh-huh.
I have jackets and everything. To me, just excuse me, Renee. You're being a little loud. I gotta monitor the screen.
You freaking key. Yeah, check with data statistics.
He's actually keeping an eye on Victoria to see if anything's happening. So you guys begin, driving off towards the mayor's place. You pull up to a very large house on possibly the only hill in Posada. It is there's a large gate. Think Richie Rich, with a circular driveway.
Oh man.
Yep.
Welcome to Graceland.
A little bit. You can see that there is large like fountains out front, just kind of surrounded by pedestals with like lots of weird stuff. There's like plates and masks. One of them has just like a big stone foot on it. There's a straight up UFO just kind of in the front yard, leaned up against the side of the house.
Yeah.
The gate
That's
is
a holdover.
otherwise closed, though.
Ramming
Strap
speed.
on the
Um,
death grip. Give me a minute.
Whew.
All right. Gee,
Out
ooh.
for blood.
I guess we don't really have a lot of time for subtlety.
So you're gonna rip this door off its hinges?
Yeah, just gonna grab hold of. Is it a sliding gate or a swinging gate?
It would swing, yes.
Yeah, just gonna grab hold of part of it and wrench as hard as she can.
Excellent.
Death grip. That is. Been a bit. Give me a minute.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. We're doing it.
That is a fun little 12.
A fun little 12. I love a fun 12. With a 12, the death grip shoots out the back of Name, grapples onto to the grate and just wrenches one side of it fully open. The locking mechanism is broken. So Victoria actually won't be here. So let me fix this up.
Easier fight.
Sneeze.
As
Success.
didn't.
I did it. So we'll get back to Victoria in a second. We're gonna stick with Daisy and Zelen for right now.
They're attacked by guard dogs. Ripped to pieces.
You're not. So there's no signs of movement from the house just yet. Name kind of pulls up to the front gate and you hear, so like, are we just breaking and entering for sure?
Yes.
It looks that way.
Floor it, little bun. So, in front of you are large double doors, like on either side, surrounded by pillars that lead to the front entrance of this large home. How do you guys choose to approach? There's windows. There is a increasing amount of garish like tchotchkes on display, pedestals or in cases, but the door appears to be open, just cracked a bit.
Hey, Zelen.
Yes.
There's a weird glimmer in Daisy's eye.
Do you have an idea?
I was just thinking about how, our house doesn't have a door anymore.
Kind of looks over at Zelen. Looks to the door.
Oh. Zelen's gonna. How big are these doors?
They're like 10 feet up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're
Big old
big.
doors.
They're big doors.
Well, in that case, even if it's pretty badly damaged, they can whittle a Bunsen-sized door out of one of them.
Are we going for death grips round 2?
Yeah, just
All right.
gonna like at the hinge side. She's gonna take the death grip's pointy fingers and like wedge them in because it's kind of shaped like a hand, but it's not really jointed like a hand, so it can
Right.
go kind of sideways.
Mm.
So just kind of like do a thrust and then spread the fingers apart to blast this thing.
Yeah,
Despite the
roll it.
fact that it is open, we're making an entrance.
For sure. Yeah, roll me a grand entrance.
That just seemed like a trap, so there's not a 12.
That's
Excellent.
another 12.
Good.
Yeah.
The
You
dice did not betray me today.
pull that door off the hinges, and good instincts there. Uh, so first off, your death grips was noticed, but somebody was planning to ambush you, and you just fully splinter a door next to them. As Islan Fierce, it was crouching behind the door with a knife. Let's call that a DX of 3. Yeah, he got a 4, so you got a 12?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, so just wood and metal and stuff breaking from the door just kind of like pelt Islan as he kind of gets buried under a door. You hear a croak as he just he gets kind of smashed. You're not sure if he's good under there, but I'm not sure if you are worried.
Not particularly. Only worried enough in that worried about him fighting back.
At current, he seems to be buried under detritus.
Daisy steps over him. Right inside. What you said? There's like tchotchkes and stuff.
Yes, you're
I
standing in a.
imagine some pedestals with vases.
Yes, you're standing in a massive foyer. There are multiple display cases in front of you with different artifacts. One of them just has a nameplate that says Sword One. Another one is a pair of boots. It says boots belonging to the first person to ever walk on land in shoes. Lots of world first are claimed to be here.
Sword number 1.
Yeah.
the first one.
Okay. Do I see of these artifacts? Do I see anything that either like does it look like stuff similar to what we took from the mine?
Yes, quite a bit of it does. It has like a old, like I want to say iron, like an iron wrought gate that it has lots of spaces and gaps between it. But there's like a porcelain white marble like design look to it. There's a lot of accents of white on the black and grays. Similar like the holder for your information crystal thing.
Do I see anything that has like personal relevance to my history?
To your history. You roll me a history check. Roll me knowledge of your past.
Like I said, I got a 5.
A 5. There's nothing here specifically that reminds you of like your history or is of personal relevance to you. But you do see like blueprints for like an ambulatory machine. It's the ideas that would go on to inspire things that could have inspired mannequins. Something like that's there.
We need to find the office.
Indeed.
Daisy checks on Islan enough to see he's like he was carrying a knife, right?
Yes.
All right.
It's kind of on the floor nearby him.
Yeah, she takes it.
Uh,
Um,
Daisy, add a poison knife to your inventory.
that's fine. Don't worry about it. She won't have it for long.
Gotcha.
Um,
Oh
Daisy is looking around and just starts dragging the knife across the wood paneling on the walls
no. Ooh.
as she walks around.
Jesus, Daisy. Yeah.
Like she's just fucking keying someone's car.
It's just the whole house, huh? I dig it. Give me a 2d6 roll, Daisy.
Sure. If there's anything that features the mayor's face,
Yeah.
that's next.
Absolutely. While you're doing this, a 6. That's pretty good. This main foyer has a big staircase that goes to a second floor, and you see there's multiple rooms, about 3 on the west and east side of this foyer that you're in. They're all closed, and there's a couple of like statues of the mayor that you ruin with your new poison knife.
Oh yeah, straight up pushing them over. There's
Just breaking shit.
anything she can do.
Understandable. So with these rooms on the side, with this, you rolled a luck check for me. You pass by one of the rooms, and you do see it does say office, Mayor Takai.
Is it locked?
It is currently locked. Yes.
Zelen,
Oh boy. I'm just
I
gonna
think we found the room.
do that.
Ellen's gonna draw her sword and it's going to slash this door in twain.
Slash away. I'm not gonna make you roll for that, Zelen. Yeah, you you absolutely wreck a door. Inside, there's a multiple stacks of papers, and there's some very nice stuff in here. Golden suit of armor. There appears to be just like sentient jewels. There's like a little diamond who's doing a boogie down on the desk. Yeah. There's a couple of like, old like what appear to be like tribal masks and stuff. And you do see a box on the desk, as well as a book.
Is it the book?
You don't know.
I look more closely at the book that's on the desk.
It is a brown leather tome. It has a tie in the front to kind of seal it. It looks like it has been written in recently, as a pen has been tucked into like the side flap.
Well, be careful with this.
Ellen is going to carefully untie the book and look inside it.
That's why we got our special gloves.
I have found one of the most wonderful things that I could. It is a artifact that allows me to know a person's innermost desires. I can have a perfect conversation. It's fascinating. I know exactly what to say because I can read it ahead of time. It's like something otherworldly. I'm so glad I found this in the mines. I'm so glad they came. I don't know the applications of this yet, just yet, but if I were to perhaps meet with this Theodore Locke, perhaps this book would work on him, and Progenic's patronage to the city of Posada would be wonderful.
The book that's on the desk just appears to be a diary,
It does.
a notebook.
Come on.
I'm gonna take it anyway.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is there anything about the box? Any plans?
You
Quick,
you flip through it. there is mention of a strange box that was found from the dig site. The mayor bought it just because it was like one of the first things found that day. So I'll take another part of the haul. As you search through, you seem to see that the mayor has been skimming artifacts from the mines for a while now, and claiming to have been getting them from like outside sources, importers, and things like that.
Artifact laundering.
How is all this stuff just in a mine?
There's a lot in the Underearth.
Yeah, I guess you're right there. All right. Well, this at the very least is what we came for safety's sake.
You're a bump above you.
Looks up.
You see a wooden panel ceiling. There's not another bump.
There are like bookshelves in this room.
There are bookshelves in this room. Yes.
What kind of light fixture is there?
It appears to be a ceiling fan with a just a regular bulb.
How tall? Okay, so is there anywhere in this room that like a normal person would possibly climb up to the ceiling? Like, are the shelves tall enough that they have those library ladders?
Yes, you could absolutely reach to the like if you clambered up one of the bookshelves, you could reach the ceiling. You just kick the books out of the way.
Right.
Better hope those things are bolted to the wall.
The mayor has wings, doesn't he?
He does. He's a bat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to closely look at the ceiling to try and see if any of these panels are false or trapdoors.
Roll me a perception.
Supervision.
Boy, I can't wait to level up and have points in being a detective.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
10. Okay.
10 on 10.
You scan the roof above you. None of the wood paneling appears to be false, but you do spy a hole in the floor. And it's difficult to see, but there is something moving around upstairs.
Sullivan makes sure that Daisy has the book in the box, and she's going to try and see about what this upstairs hole thing situation is.
Okay.
Do we really need to do that?
I know we know from his diary that he's got presumably the book we're looking for.
Yeah.
I want to find more information. You may have it on him, or if you want to check, perhaps he's hiding it in plain sight and it's on one of the shelves in here. I'm going to go see what this thing upstairs is.
Very well. Daisy, would you like to look around the room a little bit?
I was gonna say, could Daisy roll intuitive to maybe be like, well, where would he take it? Perhaps to that big event full of people.
Perhaps. Yeah, you can roll intuitive for that.
To put 2 and 2 together.
Yes, that's fine.
That's a 10.
Yeah, a bunch of people that he could potentially say some words to get them on his side might be something appealing to him.
Well, he might, he's probably gonna use it in his speech, right? Try to get kind of the mass of people on his side. Does that even work that way? Does he even know? I feel like answering the desires of a group is a lot more complicated than just individuals, even for an artifact.
Absolutely.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. I'm still going to check and see what this noise is.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Zelen, you start up the stairs. You spy a room that would be above the room that you were just in, and there is a thick padlock on the door.
Oh, shoot, no, I was going to climb the bookshelves and go through
Oh.
the floor.
Okay. Calculus. Okay, good, gotcha. Okay, that works for me. Roll me like either attack or roll me some strength to like get through the floor.
Just bust up through.
Yeah.
If only you had some jet boots.
Um,
Think
Yeah,
about every
there's-
day of my life.
yeah, I'm going to do a rising attack.
Rise up.
I mean, is Zelen strong enough to just jump? And rocket herself upwards with her own legs?
That's where the bookshelf comes in.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's just what I was proposing. But
Zelen unfortunately does not have an 8-foot vertical leap.
you don't got spring loaded
That's
joints
An 8. Okay.
like a jack from Tekken.
So with an 8, you chop through the floor. You hear a startled as something like falls out of the way and tumbles over. Light begins to pour in from the room above, and you see Myrtle and Mayor
What?
Takai.
The plot thickens.
Are they both bound?
They are both bound and tied up. You don't see another person in the room.
Oh,
Daisy,
I'm
you
about to
should
feel
get
like
up
a real
here.
jerk, aren't I?
Yeah.
How?
You could also use the library.
I guess, yeah, if Zelen climbs out of the way,
Zelen,
get up through the little hole.
You get up. You both get up, and you see the mayor and Myrtle are bound,
What?
stuff over their mouths.
What? What?
are they cursed?
They are not.
So
Or you're-
They're just cloth
Bound
and
and
rope.
gagged.
Yep.
Hmm.
I mean, Daisy immediately runs over to free Myrtle.
Daisy, there's a man in a white suit and Daisy, make a defense roll
Ah!
Blammo. Destroyed. Well,
against a 6.
Daisy can dodge that easy. Daisy can dodge
was
that in
gonna-
her sleep.
I was gonna say, yeah.
my concussion.
Oh, jeez.
I guess, yeah. No.
Daisy's about to.
Yeah. I mean, I'll throw a quick on there, unless any other detriments or bonuses
No.
you would give me.
In this situation, I would not. Throw your quick
Okay.
on there. Yeah.
Matrix
on that.
dodge. Let's go. That's an 8.
That's an 8. Yes. Okay. So yeah, you quickly dodge out of the way as from the nearby shadows, a Mr. Go appears and just tries to hit you with a baseball bat.
How the hell is he here now?
Shakes asks in the Daisy voice.
He looks kind of ragged and tired. He's sweating. All right. I didn't expect you to show up here, Mrs. Bunsen.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. Or no, wait, I can just look at the notes. Never mind.
Shakes ass. Daisy shakes ass.
And I see you
Always.
brought a friend.
Yeah, we're
Daisy limply holds the knife in front of her.
This is going to be troublesome.
we're setting stuff right, okay?
Zelen, before any initiative happens, I'll let you do something. People are just shouting "fuck off" down the hall.
Fuck off!
Eat your pizza
All right,
crusts and go
so-
to bed.
Okay, this is not the guy who attacked us before? This is the other one?
Guy.
That's the other one. That was you got attacked by Mr. Touch.
We got attacked by Mr. Beans.
God damn it!
This is the
He's the
was he just a human or is he
he's the thinner man. Yeah, the Mr. Touch was Goliath
An
and
orc.
an orc Goliath, and Mr. Go is elven human.
Oh wow. Mr. Touch has double big.
Yeah, he's a large lad.
Zelen is just going to interpose herself between Mr. Go and Daisy and the captives. So if this is the real mayor, who do you have as your patsy?
Plans have changed rapidly. Patsy is being decided on. Where is the other one? The punk girl.
Punk ass.
Wouldn't you like to know?
He levels his bat at you, Zelen. It looks like I'll have to deal with this first. Y'all should roll some initiative. Victoria.
So
Zelen puts her sword into the sword and shield mode.
Ooh. All right.
what's
Victoria.
the roll for initiative?
2d6 plus quick.
Oh yeah. That's right, quick.
Yes.
Been
That's why
so
I have
long.
it. I know it really has.
Victoria.
Yes.
You went to go follow Gloriosa.
Yes.
Okay. You follow you like kind of snake your way to the stage. The like security is just listening to what's their next song on the list? Fucking notes.
Yeah, that's what it is. Fucking notes.
No, it's not. Don't go there, Lane.
Great.
I came up
That's
with
cool.
a bunch of stupid names for these stupid songs.
No, they're great. It just seems a little too fitting for this exact moment. Whoops.
So you head backstage as everybody's singing the chorus. Don't go there now.
This is why Lacey's the best in the business. She knows how to conduct a playlist for the most dramatic situation happening.
She's really
Real
good.
professional.
And I will say you can slip by him with at least an 8 on a stealth check.
What can I add to stealth?
What would you like to add?
Can I add perceptive and dexterous?
I will let you add those. Yes,
Those do seem helpful for being stealthy.
indeed. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. So,
What a
I keep forgetting the S. I apologize.
all good. So you begin to sneak backstage, and one of the security staff just doesn't really like Lacey Lassiter's music. I'm I'm more of a Birds Leon guy. He kind of like, ma'am, what are you doing back here?
Oh, you didn't know? I'm supposed to play a set while Lacey takes a break in the middle of the show. Points to her guitars.
Oh, okay. They didn't tell us.
Yeah, it was a real last second thing. So, sorry I showed up so last second.
I guess let me just make sure with Glenn I can make sure you get where you're supposed to be.
No, I know my way around. You think this is my first time on the back of a set? Who the fuck do you think I am?
Roll me.
Besides, what the hell do you think your bosses are gonna do if you just start wandering around away from your station?
Roll me. You need to persuade this man.
No,
you,
no, no,
you, you absolutely need another 8 here.
I got charismatic,
That works.
and I don't know if performer works. I do have famous.
Both all of those would work. You could add those.
Okay.
You are appearing as a performer.
star power.
Let's see it, Victoria.
Yeah.
9. Okay.
Oh my god.
He kind of like yeah, okay, sorry. Just back there's a performer's tent back there. There's things you need. Sorry, but whatever. Sorry, my bad. Just go. You are let by, and you see Gloriosa is kind of sitting behind a curtain. You don't see anybody else with her, and she is just sitting in a chair, kind of like looking mad.
Victoria is going to glance around one more time, making sure those guys aren't here.
Roll me a check to perceive. So unhappy.
Screaming and crying every time you have to pick up this.
Absolutely.
I don't wanna. A 6. With a 6, you see there is indeed nobody else in there with her at the moment.
I don't like the way you said with a 6, but I have to roll with it. All right. Victoria sees no one there, so she is going to scramble on over to Gloriosa.
Why are you back? Aren't you my sister's friend?
I do not know what the fuck you think you're doing, but we have to leave now.
I don't know why they just grabbed.
She is going to put a finger to her mouth to shut her up. It doesn't really matter if you're a bitch right now. Okay. Do you know who I am?
Yeah, you're my sister's friend, Victoria.
My name is Victoria Lark.
Dun, dun, dun.
Like no, for real?
Yeah, come on.
Okay. I guess. Sure.
We can talk shit later. Just, we can't stick around here.
Oh,
I can take you to the rest of your family, but I swear to God, you have to stop hanging out with those guys.
they were sent by the company. What do you want? Fine. This has already been a weird day.
You need to quit. You need to completely cut yourself off from that shitty fucking company as soon as you can. I don't know what information you've given them about anything here or about you or your family, but you're probably going to have to make sure all of that is secure now.
What makes you so sure they're going to hurt us?
She gestures to her beaten body.
That could happen anywhere. You look like you get in fights all the time.
Your house was literally half obliterated 20 minutes ago.
What?
Your family is hiding out in who the hell knows whatever shack.
She looks taken aback by this.
Stop fucking making me sit here and explain this. We have to go.
I'm sorry. Who attacked them?
She grabs her hands and tries to start pulling her
She doesn't fight you. She's a little shook by this.
because she's not going to keep explaining while sitting there. At least she's going to say, "The big one, fucking your stupid fucking big coworker."
Touch? Wait, he's been with me all day. What do you mean he attacked your family? My family, sorry.
I don't know, some stupid fucking magic bullshit. Does that really seem new?
Yeah, he's a normal guy. Okay. Say I believe you. Why would they attack you? There's no reason to.
Her face twists a little. Listen, we have to go. I can't sit here and explain it this whole time. If they come back, I don't know what they're going to do.
Victoria, you hear a voice from behind the curtain. Well, Mrs. Lark, what we plan to do is make Posada Springs a better place. Make Posada Springs well known. Put Posada Springs back on any map. Mayor Takai steps around the corner.
Memory erasing magic sure seems like a great fucking way to do that, huh?
And that's what we aim to get rid of. You see, I've learned things about our city. I've learned the history of this town. And there's something here that is a cancer. It prevents people from remembering this beautiful place. But with enough hands, with enough stick together, can-do attitude, Posada Springs and its people can dig ourselves out of this old pit.
Yeah, just long enough to get attacked by that big fucking snake.
That's fully under control, I can assure you. And with help, he points to Gloriosa, with our friends from Progenic, it's under control and to be utilized later. So that's exciting. Lots of improvements coming to the city.
The only thing that makes you stupider than this whole fucking plan is working with that fucking company.
I don't think you want to call me stupid. We're buddies, aren't we? Victoria, make me another mental defense roll. This is going to be against another 8. As he says this, you see that his eyes kind of like shimmer. A 10 this time. Okay. You push through it. You stop considering him your buddy.
You're not my buddy, guy.
No longer best friends.
You are not my pal, amigo.
And he kind of looks at you confused. What? Gloriosa goes, listen, Victoria, he's an old friend of mine. Maybe we should just, we can step out without messing with them, right?
I wonder how easy it'd be to kick this man over.
He's a
Push him on the ground.
portly Batman.
so he could judo you to the ground. Obviously.
Yeah, Victoria is going to kick this man.
Okay, roll me a kick. Just no, that's not it.
Not an impressive
3.
roll.
You lash out at him with a booted foot, or heeled foot. I'm not sure what shoes you're wearing today. And the bear's gonna roll defense. Let's see what he gets. A 4. Okay, so he doesn't fall over. He just eats the kick. Oh, okay. Oh, that was a lot.
Ow!
Jesus.
Oh.
As you kick him, that like Gloriosa just. But what the fuck was I just saying? Okay, no, calm yourself.
He's still standing.
He's still standing. Yes.
Gonna headbutt him.
What I thought the book was supposed to. And before he can finish, you headbutt him. So roll that headbutt. A 4.
Marginally better.
To a 6.
God.
You bonk him on the head. Hey, you bonk him on the head, and just you both recoil in pain as he. Why are you hitting me? Fuck, that's a dumb question. Touch, go. Where are you?
She is. I would like her to try to check him for the book while he is distracted calling for his goons.
There is a book that is in his left hand. Yes.
All right. What do I have to roll to grab that?
Snatch. You can overpower him. You can just run past him and go. However you want to achieve this.
Wipe that
I-
shit. Book.
Ideally, at this current juncture, maybe just
At this current
grab
juncture.
it and just try to get Gloriosa out of there as quickly as possible.
All right. Go roll 2d6 plus what any ability you think might be relevant here, and then go ahead and knock off a d6 for having to like pull Gloriosa along with you. Oh man.
I don't know if perceptive works here. Heck,
You perceive the book. I'll let you add it, but that might be it. Or you could do dexterous instead.
I would probably use dexterous. It makes
Okay.
more sense.
Gotcha.
Fast fingers.
Let's see if you can hit at least. Oh, need to click on the thing. There we go. Where's he? A 6. Okay. He is going to try and keep the book in his possession. He does not. So here's what happens. You, in a moment, you notice he's like calling for Mr. Touch and Mr. Go. He kind of like turns his head away from you. You realize in a moment, oh, snatchies. You run forward, grab Gloriosa's hand, and then just grip the book and huff puff. Gloriosa runs along with, where are we going? And Mirror's like, oh, no, I need that. And he goes, Touch, go, please. He begins screaming for assistance. Where are you headed?
For the sake of drama, might I ask if I'm allowed to do something?
Oh, we're always allowed to do stuff.
Can I teleport with another person?
Roll me teleport. If you get an 8 or higher. It can only
If you
be
fail, Gloriosa dies.
maybe something happens.
Telefrag.
Oh,
Ooh.
is this time for me to use my last little bits? Praying to get one of 2 numbers.
Being at zero's rough.
That's a 1/3 chance.
2/3 chance of it not, but
How you feeling?
Heck. I'm so low anyway. God damn it. Whatever. I'm going off the angle that Victoria's already seen one of these guys mess up a whole family and the strongest person on her team
Yeah.
as well as herself. Doesn't want to mess around here. I'm gonna take the gamble. Maybe this will suck.
Gotcha.
Jesus Christ.
That is okay.
Good job, Victoria. You really didn't do that.
So Victoria, you teleport. You bring Gloria Orso along with you. You teleport directly on stage.
We look into each.
Fuck.
The music suddenly stops as everybody was singing along too. The Fourth Eye.
Perfect.
The Fourth Eye. Well, Victoria gives a confused and startled look to the crowd, then to Lacey, and then to Gloriosa. And then she pulls one of her guitars in front of her, and she glances at Lacey before continuing the song where she'd paused, continuing Lacey's song.
Okay. Let's see a thing.
She's going to try to gesture Gloriosa to make sure she's not between the back of the stage.
Mhm.
And yet, so she's at least like behind Lacey and Victoria.
So you begin playing where the song stopped. Lacey looks over and, being a consummate performer, just starts, just rips back into the song. There was another one die, and just a scream is comes from the pits of her soul, and the whole crowd is just having a blast. Gloriosa, not sure what to do with herself in this moment, just kind of sidles up next to you and weakly woos. You spy Mr. Touch on the other side of the stage, but he's being held back by all the security from going on stage.
That was strong security.
There's like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, you wanted me to roll for that, right?
Yes. Okay. Perfect.
Understandably good at this.
Yeah. You begin to play. Gloriosa looks at the people, like kind of pushing to get on stage. She like kind of looks at you and looks at like the crowd.
Victoria gives Gloriosa a sympathetic look and kind of starts jumping along as she plays, trying to urge Gloriosa to kind of act along with the performance. And the easiest way to dance along to a concert like this is to simply jump.
Yeah, she hops with you. I roll me 2d6, Victoria.
Sniped from across town.
Okay. Not sniped.
Oh,
You-
what? Ah!
You begin to hop and dance alongside the music. Gloriosa is doing it with you purely out of panic, and like as the song begins to draw to its close, Geraldine, you spy Geraldine over by a panel at the back of the audience. She just takes her hands as wide as they can go. She hits every single button, and the entire amphitheater goes dark.
Okay, bye.
And that is where we will go on break, everybody. We will see you in about 15 minutes. This is the time to get up, relax, stretch your legs, grab some food, grab some water, and we will see you in just a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody.
Yay.
We're back.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought we had another second. I'm so sorry.
Absolutely not. A dinosaur story. Hey, everybody. I hope you all were able to get some much needed recuperation, some water, some food, what you need. I made some drinks. It was delicious.
You were so good you got kicked out.
Yeah. I can't go back.
That's gonna be a problem as you live there.
I need to make food at some point. I'm glad you have a juice, Fats. So we left off. Victoria and Gloriosa were narrowly escaping Mr. Touch's horrible wrath by getting onto the stage during the performance. Daisy and Zelen were in pitted combat with Mr. Go. Victoria had also stolen what appears to be the book you guys are after from Mayor Takai. Which rules.
From Mayor Takai?
Yeah.
Quotation marks.
From Mayor Takai. Yeah. So I think we will get back into the action. Zelen, Daisy. You guys are in a dark like storage area in the Mayor Takai's house. Mr. Go is facing you down with brutal intensity, but I think you can overcome him with your teamwork. Shall we see if I am correct?
No, let's go away.
Oh no.
We already rolled initiative. So
Yes, you
got
did.
No, I'm just I'm gonna quit.
I don't wanna.
Rage quits Tales of Harbor.
Just walk away. If it sucks, hit the bricks.
Hit the bricks.
Hit the bricks. Daisy, you're up
If it
first.
sucks, hit the bricks.
Yeah, that is kind of what she's been like for season 1. And it's not fully changing. Well, yeah, I think Daisy is going to prioritize maybe freeing her family member. I don't know how far she got. She clearly got Myrtle able to speak.
Mm.
Myrtle, right?
Yes, Myrtle spoke to you. Yes.
But I don't know if she untied her fully.
If you got the thing off her mouth, but you need to unbind her hands.
Yeah. So that's going to be her priority while Zelen is playing defense.
All right.
The people.
So you move to just free your sister. Roll me. It's gotta get a 4 to just undo these ropes on her.
Mm-hmm.
You got a knife. Add an extra d6 to this.
Sure, I'll try.
Careful with that knife.
Wait, say not the poison part.
Don't you still have the knife Zelen gave you for
I mean,
Christmas?
Okay.
She does. And I was thinking about that, but when I decided to do property damage, I was like, what if the other one? What if that other knife?
That's fair. We
That's
gotta
funnier.
we gotta decide to do some property damage.
Anyways, I maybe quick for some fast hands.
That would work for me.
Okay. I think
It's just
that's all.
you're in a bit of a hurry. You're trying to get them out.
Yeah. Ah! That's a 10.
That's not bad. That beats the 4. So yes, you quickly undo Myrtle's binds. The mayor goes, Miss Bunsen, hi! You could save me! Thank God!
I don't remember ungagging him. Yeah, that's better. Shit.
Yeah, I'll get to you.
Mr. Go is gonna go, and he's going to try to crush your head with the baseball bat, Daisy. He's going to use his actual attack this time because he's not all discombobulated.
He seems kind of like drunk.
He's a little got a 5. He might be a little woozy. Or 6. He got a 6.
He did get a 6.
Yes.
That's a problem.
Roll defense.
With the quickness. That's a 10.
That was a 10. Yes.
Eat my shorts.
You narrowly avoid out of the way, pulling Myrtle with you. The bat hits the wood. I would appreciate it if you were to slow down a bit.
Not really my thing.
That brings us to Zellen's turn.
All right. Gonna use one of the special attacks of the sword and shield. First, Zelen is going to take a moment. He's gonna adjust her stance. She's gonna say, "So, if Mr. Touch is the big, strong one, you're the, the weak one, the bad one. He's the good one, and you're the one that sucks, right?"
He kind of just smirks at you.
Well, then I'm going to attack him with my sword, using a special attack.
Yeah, break him down psychologically first.
Mind games.
Are you?
Attack is called the Creature's Will, and it costs
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah!
Oh.
15 endurance out of the reserve.
Oh, a new Lacey song. Yeah,
Yeah, not my real endurance.
I gotcha. I understand.
A dubious creature.
Oh wait, I made a macro for this, so you can just click the button.
Button, go click.
Oh yeah.
That is a 12.
That's a lot of 3s. All right, he's gonna roll defense. His defense is this many d6s.
Zelen gets her fucking heat back.
He also got a 12.
What the fuck?
Oh.
I spoke too soon. I'm sorry. Commentator stirs.
As he so describe to me this attack. Like, how do you attack him?
Oh. See. And she's got the shield on her metal arm. And so she kind of like, the rest of the sword is very short, more like a knife, so she kind of backhand grips it, then like does a rush in with the shield to kind of blind him for a moment, and then does a slash up, trying to cut him on the torso a bit.
Okay, so you move to cut him, and you hit him squarely. Like you just hit him from the torso up, like almost goes to his neck, and at what looks like a grievous wound, you see turns into just like putty as Mr. Ghost steps out from himself, and like goo just falls in front of him. Well, that's no good.
John Henry Fart.
This looks like a bad situation for old Mr. Go.
This does not look good for the Homestar Runner.
That'll take us to Mr. Touch. Mr. Touch is going to try and push in through these security guards. He has a big minus to this, but it'll get smaller each turn.
The split screen.
Mr. Touch rolls an 8. The security guards are going to get to go. So there's these many guys. They got a 10, so they hold him back, and their numbers stay the same. So they are not going to lose their hold on him. Victoria, that brings us to you.
Oh, they got a great security team here, I have to say. Oh my god. Okay, well, Victoria is not going to squander this opportunity. She is she's going to just kind of crudely wrap one arm around Gloriosa and just jump off the stage.
You jump off the stage, and Lacey kind of like, her eyes glow in the darkness, and she just screams, "Posada Springs, show me your love!" And hands go into the air and catch you both as you begin crowd surfing across the audience. All right. So you can't really influence this normally.
Fair.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you like kind of bark to the crowd what give them the idea of where you want to be, and then we'll see what happens. They're in a frenzy. They're just kind of feeling the moment.
Take me to the back.
You hear some whoops and hollers below you as people begin handing you backwards. Let's see what happens.
Throws her back on the stage.
Oh, fuck.
If that was a 1 or a 2 in there, yes.
Put you back?
No.
You you begin being dragged back towards the back with Gloriosa. You just feel a floor of hands move you. You eventually hit the back, and they deposit you on the ground. Like people are like around you just celebrating. They're just like, "Whoa, yeah, fuck yeah!" There's an audible like just sea of noise. It's just happiness as people are just having a good time. Gloriosa looks at you and says, "Okay, they're trying to kill us. What do we do now?"
Where was the panel that Geraldine had smashed all the buttons on? Is she nearby?
She's like up a couple flights of stairs, like in a little like pit, not a pit, a high rise where like the sound and lighting guys were.
Okay, we've got to grab her, and then we have got to go.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. You begin to run up to where Geraldine is, and I think we will cut back to Daisy. You've freed Myrtle, and Marichkai is still in bounds, and Mr. Go appeared to clone himself quickly and avoid a blow.
Nasty.
Very much. You're not supposed to be.
Well, I guess Daisy will at least give this man a chance to be free and explain himself.
All right.
Yeah, she's gonna set to doing.
All right. Do it again.
Yank that thing off of his mouth.
Yank that soldier boy. God.
Yeah, gross. A little less good this time.
Still beat the 4. So yes, you maybe weren't trying as hard. You cut the ropes. He's like, "Oh, thank goodness, Mr. Bunsen. I as an upstanding member of this community, I have to say thank you first and foremost."
Yeah. The main room got a little messed up, and I didn't do it. Just
Sure.
remember that.
Perhaps it was this thug. As he says to Mr. Go, who's fighting Zelen.
Mr. Go, who is coming right at you.
Mr. Go is going to come at you. He is going to use a split. So this is 36. This is going to
For
be
2.
an area attack against both Zelen and Daisy and the mayor. Roll defense.
You big jerk.
Yeah.
You big lug.
Good job, Zelen. Jesus.
This is what the special attack of the Sword and Shield does.
Absolutely. Daisy, let me see that defense roll.
Got an 8.
Hell yeah. Let me see the mayor's defense roll. He got a 3.
Oh no.
He is killed instantly.
He's not killed.
Headed.
He
where
does take 8 damage though.
by a bat.
Oh no, a bat got
How
killed
ironic.
by a bat. So like these like liquid clones of Mr. Go pop out of him and they rush to attack all 3 of you. and like as their attacks miss, they just kind of fall apart because they're made very quickly. The one that was going after the marriage, he goes, and he gets hit. That takes us to you, Zelen.
Okay. What's in this room?
What's in this room? Lots of things covered in cloth, like big slats of wood, like stacked up against the wall. This seems to be a storage place to put the pieces you would need to put together the display cases downstairs, and some of the artifacts are stored up here. There's lots of things just under cloth and blankets and stuff like that.
Is there electricity?
Yes, there's lights running along the roof.
Okay. I'm going to do something unorthodox.
I
I'm
love.
going to reconfigure the weapon into the Bardiche.
Ooh, new form.
I'm going to try and stab through Mr. Go into the wiring.
Okay. I like that. Make your attack for me.
Okay, this is the basic attack with the Bardiche.
Sure.
The Bardiche has reach, which means he needs to choose to either take -1 on his defense roll or -1 on his next attack roll.
He'll take the -1 in his defense.
Alrighty.
So it's this many.
It's only a 6.
He got a 5.
Alright. The
It beats it.
You do.
the normal damage multiplier on the Bardiche is 4.
Okay, so he takes 4. Just from that 4 damage, he looks bad already. He might not have been doing well before. As you hit him, a couple things are going to happen at once. One, Victoria, you see on stage where Mr. Go was. He pops and turns into goo.
Oh,
You also see. Was anybody else into that? Yes,
I mean, Mr. Touch. I mean,
Mr. Touch. I'm sorry. Yes, he pops and turns into goo. You also see the mayor that was behind him pop and turn into goo.
I was wondering about that.
yeah.
well, there's. I don't know about an answer, but
Well, that's something.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Victoria.
The fact that he had to call for help from himself is odd. It's like they're not a hive mind, they're just independent things.
And what you're just hoping to get the lights out? What are you hoping to do with the?
I was trying to electrocute him
Oh, I because the thing's going through him. Okay, that makes sense.
because he is resistant to slashing damage, so I'm trying to change it up.
I understand what you're going for now. Cool.
Hmm.
So this would be affinity lightning. Okay. So.
Because they're
Yeah, that'll do some more damage to him.
Hey, wait a minute, aren't you connected to that?
But I'm guessing, is the handle all metal too?
Yeah,
to
but
the Bardiche.
Zone can let go of it.
That's
You
fair.
can just telekinetically nudge it the rest of the way.
Okay, I gotcha.
right.
You stick it through him, you hit the wire, electricity arcs through it and him. He looks even worse as he gets electrocuted from this attack. Plus another one of these. And to get out of this, he like quickly sloughs out of himself, and that one turns into goo. But he is like on his knee, breathing heavily. Okay, maybe we can discuss this.
I'm willing to hear the terms of your surrender.
Shit. That would take us to Mr. Touch's turn, but he popped and turned into goo. So that is going to take us back to Victoria.
yeah.
oh, get the fuck out of here! We got.
You are running up to Geraldine, who is just shouting at these two like stagehands, like. And another thing, if somebody's in danger, obviously you help them. Why would you even question me? Look at them. That one's clearly hurt. Come on, boys. And we're sorry, Miss Bunsen. We didn't.
Oh, they're like heads down. Like,
We didn't mean nothing by it. And she's like, thank you. All right, then. Okay. Gloriosa, we'll talk later. Good job, young lady.
Victoria is already wildly gesturing for them to leave.
Right. Okay. Let's head back to the old rundown, and we'll see about reconvening and figuring out what to do next.
Okay. And it generally looks like they've lost them for now.
It doesn't look like anybody else in it. Like you don't see a Mr. Touch anywhere else, nor a Mr. Go. So you don't seem to be being pursued at the moment.
Okay. So then hopefully they can just quickly go back to the current base and not have to do the whole rigmarole of losing them through town or the woods or God knows what else.
Yes. Yeah. You begin to head back with your two new traveling cohorts, and we will get back to you in just a bit. Daisy, Mr. Go looks very bad.
Something occurs to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you can tell me if I need to roll to put these pieces together, but was Myrtle with the family?
No.
No? She was MIA?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well, good. That's one less thing to worry about. How did we miss her? Man. Feel
There
terrible.
are so many Bunsens.
There's a lot of Bunsens.
And we packed them all into a car.
Like sardines.
Like sardines. We all lost track.
It was said last session that she would be at the show.
Okay. Okay. Man. So this guy... I guess she marches over to him.
Somebody here, and probably you, needs to do a lot of explaining here.
I will discuss what I am at liberty to, if I am allowed to leave freely.
That doesn't seem like a very good option.
It's what we have on the table.
Why'd you take them?
Points to Mare and Myrtle.
I mean, he's kind of obvious.
Circumstance. The girl saw us using the book on the mayor's double, and that could not be allowed. And the mayor himself, obviously, we could not puppet him if he was out and about.
Looks to Mare.
You grabbed that book for yourself?
Well, it seemed like a pretty good book, and it had interesting inserts. I haven't read the thing, yes. No matter. As it stands, I don't think I will make it out of this town if I continue this fight, so
One quick.
go ahead.
Wait. When you crawl back to Mr. Lark, tell him to stay out of Victoria's life. There's nothing there for him but pain.
Mr. Lark is not keen on losing assets.
Ugh.
Daisy is actively like, ew.
Really, shaping the least favorable image of this guy, huh?
I am simply doing as he asked. Now then, if there's nothing else you have then, I will take my leave now.
So wait, hold on. So
What?
this is all just to get in on the plan that he sort of started.
The opportunity for greater benefit was presented.
How did it happen? Did he make the meeting to try and merge with Progenic, and you just decided to take all of it?
He made the meeting to look into what this town was finding. While people can't remember what's from here, there are ways to trace things back. We were interested in what other things could be sourced from this podunk town.
I don't even know what to say to you.
Goodbye would work.
Good riddance.
He puts his weapon down and begins to back out of the room.
Hans is gonna glare.
Daisy chucks the knife.
Brown.
No. Right into the back. No.
And you!
Goes to Mayor.
Oh!
What's all this about opening? What? Why do you want to use this box, huh? Was that you two?
I just thought it was pretty. I thought it'd make a good table piece.
Oh, so you didn't plan to use it?
No.
Well, okay.
Do you want to roll insight, Daisy?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Trying to think back to when I met the mayor before. Did he sound like this, or did he sound like the doppelganger?
He sounds kind of like this. The doppelganger is a more exaggerated version of the mayor.
I was thinking that your voice was a lot more booming in the other side.
Yeah, it was
It makes
supposed.
sense now.
It was.
Mr. Mayor, have we met?
Yes, I believe so. I at least have seen you in town.
You'd be a lot more innocent if you'd been replaced by a double before I got here.
This is an 8.
An 8.
8 intuitive.
When you ask him was he planning to use the box, he shifts his eyes to the left and right to avoid your gaze and says no.
Daisy is not an intimidating figure.
Dalton's going to loom over him with the Bardiche backlit by
Crackling electricity.
Yeah, with the holes in his floor, the dark room. Yeah, it's rowdy.
I'm going to intimidate this guy.
Give it a roll.
Do I?
Daisy-
Can I add
Daisy will
anything
let-
to this?
You can. I think.
Ever?
I think you can add an extra 2d6 because Daisy has caught him out in his lie.
And is
And he just
looking very
with-
disappointed.
witnessed me eviscerate the man.
He did do that as well.
Oh.
Scary.
A 6. Okay. You stand over him, Bardiche at the ready, and he just goes, "Listen, the plan was to use Progenic's resources to extricate the snake from our fine city. With it gone, its forgetfulness magics would be dispelled. They would be gone. They would move on with the snake. Where it goes, who cares after that? But Posada Springs would be back.
You don't think it would just run the entire town over on the way out?
But see, that's what we were going to use the expansive resources of Progenic to deal with. There was going to be a ways to direct and move the snake based on projections, of course, without damaging anything. Minimal damage.
Do you actually know how that would happen?
We were in the planning stages. I just have the box. I wasn't going to use it just yet.
The things that are underground are there for a very good reason. That you should not go grave robbing anymore.
Please, listen, a lot of this is publicly available. Just Google Project Madrigal. You'll see. There's a very finely detailed plan on how to remove otherworldly beasts from subterranean tunnels and what. It makes a lot of sense when you read it.
Yeah, I bet. I'm sure a lot of conservationist groups would also love to hear it.
But, well, maybe we don't need to get everyone involved.
Well, and if nobody is forgetting the town anymore, then it's going to draw a lot of attention.
You might have a point. Perhaps we should reconsider some of our dealings outside of the city. But that's a conversation for another time. Might we find the sheriff so I can, have that man arrested before he leaves town?
You're welcome to try, but I have a feeling that's going to be difficult.
Very would. All right. Victoria. Oh no, Daisy.
Oh god.
You would get a message from Gloriosa that says urgent, on our way to burnt down home.
Huh. Well, sounds like things are breaking down over there. Or something. I hope.
Or something. Now, Victoria.
Oh no.
You guys make your way back towards the burnt down home. Victoria, I need you to roll me 2 perception checks on the way back.
You cut out a little 2 perception checks and...
2, just on the way back, roll me 2 perception checks.
Okay, just at the same time right now?
Yep. Let's see him.
A 1. A 2.
8 and a
5.
5. Okay. So, you see it coming the first time. A gray blobby creature just yells buddy and begins to run at you from the concert venue. You see it coming and are able to avoid it. The second one, you are not so lucky. Victoria, make me a defense roll right now. Against an 8.
Ooh.
An 8. Okay, So
Cross counter.
this thing runs into you, and some part of you just digs deep, and you stay standing.
Digging real deep.
You kind of like you hold your ground. Gloriosa and Geraldine kind of like they try to like push the thing off of you. It is stronger than you think it might be, but it's not very smart. It's not using its body well. It kind of like it just kind of grabs a hold of you, but does not like get control of the situation. What do you do?
What the fuck? Get off of me. She tries to smack it off with the book.
Okay, roll me an attack.
No.
Get off.
Gruff.
4. All right. And a 6. Okay. You go to smack him. He counters.
Struggle.
Oh,
And that's only 2. So you take 2 damage, and you lose the book.
she is immediately going to yell at Geraldine and Gloriosa, grab the book! Take the book!
They are going to make 2 attacks on it. All right, so first, let's go with Gloriosa and Geraldine. Damn, Geraldine.
Get it.
All right, this thing's going to roll a defense.
Oh,
And got a 5. Yeah, okay. So you say get the book. Gloriosa just kind of goes and like just lunges at the thing, and then Geraldine's like been around the block a couple times. She just chop blocks it in the leg. The thing's just falls over backwards, and the book goes up. You guys are able to run away while that thing is trying to figure out its whole deal. Good job.
How was that thing? Oh!
It was gross is what it was. You guys make it back to the burnt down house, or a little bit before Daisy and Dylan get back.
Great. Time to make more bad decisions.
Let's see them.
They're not here. I know where they are. Let's go. Not by let's, I mean just Victoria. She's not taking them with her.
Sure.
She's going to look at them when they're there, as exhausted and beaten as she is, and she's going to say, "Stay here. I'm going to go get Daisy and Zelen."
Dear, you should stay here too.
She only gives her a glance before leaving.
Sticky. Oh no.
falls off of Victoria.
He was on the back of her head the whole time, or they were.
Well, sorry. I need you to make another defense roll for me.
Oh no!
Oh no, roll 20 broke.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Fear the sticky.
My roll 20 broke. What'd you roll?
I got a 6.
A 6? Okay. One of these.
Live television.
Gotta do it. Yeah. Thanks, live television. You got a 6? Okay. So, you are able to stop yourself short, but Sticky has laid out several glue traps in front of you. They stand with their arms outstretched wide.
Victoria is going to give this little child a glare, and is going to walk around the glue traps.
Fair enough. That's all they had. So,
Oh, Sticky, you tried so hard, though.
You leave. Do you leave the book with them?
Yes.
Okay. Just curious. Zell, Daisy, you guys get back to everybody but Victoria.
What?
How did we not run into each other?
How did they not? Yeah. Uh-oh.
How did I not run her over?
No, you guys were in the van. Oh no, never. Sorry, apologies. Yeah, you would meet up on the road, like outside the rundown house. I don't know why I thought you guys would be on foot instead of in the van.
We would have just taken everybody in. Do we apprehend the mayor?
It's
Or
up to
do we
you.
just leave with leave with his shit?
Perhaps if only for his own protection, you might want to.
It's rough out there.
Indeed.
I don't know.
I feel like you should come with us. There seems to be doppelgangers and stuff.
That Mr. Gofellow does seem to be able to make a copy of someone, but I don't mind being in the safety of numbers.
Yeah, we'll figure this out. We gotta regroup.
Right.
But yeah, Daisy. I imagine that our van is equipped with some kind of thing to put dangerous magical stuff into.
Yeah, there's a cage for it.
Yeah, definitely puts the box into another box,
Fair enough.
so it may be contained for now. Because that's frankly just moral responsibility at
Oh.
that point to secure a dangerous item.
Hmm.
It's ASE training, kicking in.
Gotta
Lock
do
this
it.
in a box.
Please don't let
Throw
it get
in the
out.
ocean.
So,
And yeah, get Myrtle and them back in the van.
all right, they hop in.
Nearly hit Victoria.
Yeah, just
You run into Victoria.
finds him getting in the van and just as she stumbles out from the other side.
Guys, Victoria's getting really. Oh, she's right there.
What?
Oh, good. You're on your way back. Right?
We've
Yeah,
secured
what?
the box and the mayor
Hello,
and
ma'am.
Myrtle.
I got the book.
Hi, Victoria.
Excellent work. Thank you.
She gives
Are
a
you okay?
weak thumbs up.
All right, you just get in the van. You look beat to shit.
I don't know why that's the only thing that came to mind.
It's true.
Daisy does a swear as a treat.
Oh my gosh.
Victoria mostly just collapses into the back.
Thump.
All right, is
Face
everyone
down.
Oh, jeez.
Head
Is the
audibly hits the floor.
Oh. Is everyone okay?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Last you checked, I apparently got a text you were going, but didn't expect you to just start running.
Didn't know what other kind of shit you'd have to handle.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
With the box locked up, you guys just need to go back to the old house, pick up everybody, and
Time
get
to
your
reconvene.
book. All right.
A few questions for the mayor while we're en route.
Yes. How can I help you?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
do you know Herschel Bunsen?
Indeed, I do.
Did you have him cursed?
No, I would never. Me and him are friends.
And you didn't try to silence him about your whole snake plan when he got too close?
If he ever found out about it, we'd have a discussion, of course. But I never tried to silence anyone.
Is he doing the shifty eyes?
He's spinning, but he doesn't seem like he's lying. I can assure you, I only have the best intentions of the town in mind. In fact, I think this progenic deal might not actually be for us, but we'll find other ways to interact with our town's unique state.
Victoria is going to muster the power she can to force her fist in front of her. It's not really a punch, but you can tell it probably was intended to be. The force is probably closer to like a wet tap. Not quite a smack.
Is she going to be okay?
He's going to be fine. I'll make sure of it. And Progenic is a vile, twisted edifice that should be shunned at every turn.
I will make note of that. If it's not too much to ask, I know I probably won't be keeping the box, but that book that I found, I would very much like to hold on to that if that's possible.
Afraid not. We're on assignment to actually get that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Is that guy technically mineshaft government?
He is a public servant. He works for the museum for free.
It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, we actively were hired to retrieve that for a museum. Where it was stolen.
I was hoping to.
Or something.
I
Was it
was.
stolen?
That's what it
Yes.
was said. Yes.
Yeah, but he found it in a mine.
Yeah. I was hoping to, keep something. I have to. You see, it's getting to be that time of year again, and I'm thinking about gifts, and I've just. I have this buddy that I have that I really want to give him something.
Give you a catalog. That's how most people buy gifts.
Perhaps. What if I offered you $200,000?
Gulp.
Another smack.
No. I can't be. Look, I can't be accessory to that.
That is truly unfortunate. My buddy is going to be quite sad. But
Who's your buddy?
he looks confused.
Is it Buddy?
No, they're my friend, my buddy. Why can't I remember their name?
Did you
Don't
write it
take-
down, maybe?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Dylan's actually going if. Dylan's going to at least give him back his diary.
Oh, thank you. Maybe I put it in here. No. He begins reading, looking for the name, but does not find one.
Zellen's going to take the null dagger out.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Mayor, do you know what this is?
Duh! No, that thing looks like space. How are you holding that?
No. Never thought about it.
This, it's nothing.
Oh,
Do you recognize it?
I don't. There was something similar in the mines, but it's been left in their stores. I'm sorry, I don't have more information for you. Apologies.
Well, if you can't remember your friend,
Yes,
then I feel like that should be maybe a few warning signs of why we should probably hold on to this.
no, I understand. Where is the book?
Don't worry about it.
I left it with the family.
Alone?
I mean, 87's still there, right?
Yeah.
The sound of an electric guitar is heard in the distance.
Eh.
As you guys approach the burned down house, you can see black spires begin to rise from it, from the ground underneath.
Oh no. Oh, the heel turn.
Lacey Lassiter is hovering above this broken house, her eyes shimmering. In her hand, she is holding a book, the book. In her other, her guitar. And you hear her voice amplified by magical means. I think this one is going to go out to my buddy. And that is where we'll leave you guys for this episode of Tales of Harper. Next time.
You're a son of a bitch. I can't believe it.
Well, it just goes to show that Victoria shouldn't love anyone.
Not Miss Lassiter. It's her the whole time.
Can't believe everybody's gonna
Holds
fight.
off the Scooby-Doo Max.
Everybody's gonna fight Rock Grandma.
But why?
Oh, Jesus. Well, everybody, damn you, you son of a bitch.
Damn you, Lacey. How could you do this? You son of a bitch. You're a small. That's the devil himself. God damn it.
Oh, damn it, indeed. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the show. I would like to extend an even more larger thank you to our patrons for Tales of Harper. I was throwing the title. That would go to Elisa M, Meat Shed, The Magical Whale Gopher, King Fast the 95th, and our very first patron, obviously, Carnios. Thank you guys for supporting the show. I really appreciate it. I want to say, glad we're back. Hope we stay back. Been a lot of stuff going on with the recent months, so it feels
little
good.
bit.
Feels good to get back to Harbor. Absolutely.
Well, Posada Springs, anyway.
To Posada Springs.
Yeah,
the
what's a harbor?
the tales of these characters. Regardless, everybody, I hope you found something precious.
Chica.
Stay the line, Bart.
Stay alive, Bart. Oh man, I almost don't have it.
Oh no, did we stump her?
Jigai.
Mm-hmm.
Piercing thorns.
Ooh.
A finale to remember. There we go.
Perfect. Thank you all for coming. Have a nice night and enjoy yourselves. We got an overtime to record. Bye, everybody.
Folks.